If you felt hidden, frustrated, that you're spinning wheels, wasting time and money, when you know you have what it takes to make it big, then this podcast is for you. If you're ready to step in the spotlight, catapult to stardom, then Be a TV Host podcast is for you. Here's your host, Diane Forster.
Well, hey there, you shining star. Welcome to Be a TV Star Host. I'm your host, Diane Forster, and I'm known as the TV Host Maker. And I help you shine like the bright star that you are so that you can help more people, make more money, and have more fun. And I'm so excited to be here today on episode number 28. And so if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. It means the world to me that you are here. I hope that you enjoy our content today, that you subscribe, you give us a 5-star rating and a review, and tell me what you like about today's show. If you've been here before, I want to say welcome back. Thank you so much because your comments and your feedback have meant the world to me. In fact, let me share that Mallory Irvin has said 10 out of 10. Absolutely love, easy understanding, and the message is powerful every time. Thank you. Every episode you have released has spoke to me loud and clear. Well, Mallory, that is my mission in life, to make sure that what I'm sharing with you, you actually understand and you can implement in your life. So thank you so much for saying that. And let's take one more. I'm going to go to Angela Perger. Angela said, this podcast is really easy to listen to and is able to break down complex issues and make them easy to understand. Well, let me tell you, Angela, here's the deal about life. Life is actually supposed to be simple. It's other people that make it complicated. So I'm so happy that you're getting what you need here at this show, and that hopefully you're implementing the strategies that I'm sharing with you in your show, and it's having massive, positive, profound impact on you. All right. So what I want to share with you today in episode 28 is something that is so yummy and juicy, and I hope you're excited because I'm going to share a story with you. And this is so powerful. This changed the trajectory of my business in so many different ways. And I have my beautiful mentor to thank for this. And so I hope you enjoy this. And I hope that you someday say, Diane Forster told me this story and it changed the trajectory of my business and my life. And I have her to thank for it. Not that I need the accolades. That's not why I'm saying it. I'm hoping that you hear this and it has the same resonance and impact on you that it did with me. All right. So let me give you a little backstory before I get into where we're going today. The backstory is this. So a little thing happened in 2020. Y'all remember what happened in 2020? And life as we knew it changed exponentially. It disappeared, disintegrated for many people, and it dissolved for a lot of people. And so what happened was, this is one of the lessons I learned. So I don't know how many lessons I'm going to give you in this because I totally channel this information. So let me say it's probably going to be 3 or 4. So let me start with lesson number 1 in case you're writing this down. Lesson number 1 is this. It does not matter what is happening in the world. This is your opportunity to pivot, change, and take advantage of whatever's going on. And when I say quote unquote, take advantage, I don't mean take advantage of people. I mean, capitalize on the opportunity that's right in front of you to serve needs. Okay. So back to my story. So here it was. Now, I'm fairly new as a life and mindset coach, and I am doing my thing. And in many ways, you guys, struggling. Now, I had started my TV show, which was going well, but I was doing it independently. And the year of 2020 is actually when I signed with the network and things changed exponentially for my TV show. This was right before this happened. So the lockdown happened here in the United States in March of 2020. My show launched in June of 2020. So a couple months had transpired. And in between that time, there was a promotion for an event that was going on, and it was a event. It was an event on events, and it was an event on virtual events. And so Barry Baumgartner and Blue Melnick, who owns Sage Event Management. If you haven't heard of them, trust me, they represent the biggest names in the industry, from Tony Robbins on down and everyone in between, and have been in the event space for a long time. So their whole business model, think about it. These two married couple were booked weekend after weekend after weekend after week after weekend, like constantly on planes, different cities, event, multiple events a week. And now their whole world shut down. They'd been thinking about this and working on this already. They were creating an online course for this. But when your whole world shuts down, here's lesson number 2. You want to take a look at your life and go, what is a problem that I could solve based on my experience, my preferences, the things that I'm really good at, the things that people will pay me for during this time to capitalize on this opportunity. And again, when I say the word capitalize, I'm talking about how can you serve the most amount of people making the most amount of money. So that's what happened during that time for them. And the two of them put their heads together brilliantly and said, we're going to pivot to virtual events. And they put this whole thing together. I can't even tell you how many X'd their business. They went from a model where they were traveling all the time, all over the world, dealing with hotels, dealing with contracts, dealing with all that BS and the high expenses that go along with that, to switching to a model of virtual and utilizing some of the tools that were out there, and then ultimately creating their own tool in this space, which I actually have used many, many times. So I'm giving you this backstory for a reason. So they exponentially changed their business. They went from I think they were an event company that charged, oh God, I can't even tell you. I want to say it was $35,000 per event plus something. Then it went to 95,000. Then it went above that, and huge shares of the business because they're so good at what they do. They really honed in on their skills. And I've learned from them. They're the best. They are absolutely the best. So where I'm going with this is when I was going through the growth of my business and the transition of what was happening in 2020 and the entire world, there were a lot of things going on in my mind. Well, here I was, this executive, this media executive for 32 years. I reinvented my life in 2015. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to be a life and mindset coach. I wanted to speak. I wanted to help women reinvent their lives. And so much was going on in my mind that kept pulling me back to television. That was my world. It was my world. As much as in my mind, I thought I wanted to walk away from it, there was no way that God and the universe was letting me. It was like a whisper in my ear going, are you kidding? You spent 32 years in this industry and you think you're going to walk away from all that experience? You were amazing in that industry. And ding, 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 light bulbs went off. And so when I first started out as a life and mindset coach, I had so much trouble figuring out my grounding. What is the thing that I'm known for? There's a million life and mindset coach. Yes, I have intentional living expert. Yes, I do my mantra meditations. Yes, my clients have amazing results. Yes, 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 yes. In all the right ways, my business should have been successful, and yet it wasn't. Now, here's where I'm going to go a little woo-woo on you. The reason why it wasn't was because the universe had bigger plans for me. But I didn't know this at the time. I did not know this at the time. So I'm going to give you the real and raw accounts of what was happening in my mindset as all of this was going on, because I know you. And if you are listening to this or watching this and you're an entrepreneur, you went through this too. I see this every day in my life. I see this every day with my clients. I see this every day with my friends, and I try and fast track their success. And I am going to break this down for you. So stick around, stop multitasking, because this is going to change your life. I named this episode The Stepping Stone to the Straight Path. There is a part of you that thinks you have to go through X, Y, and Z in order for you to be ready for that next thing. And the truth is, that is not the case at all. That's how I was thinking. So here I am. I'm working with Barry and Blue. I'm in the community. I'm loving the people. And I'm thinking in my mind that I have to do all of this mindset coaching first before I've earned the right to go to the Star Academy and everything that I had planned there. Even though all of these women were coming to me saying, will you help me create a show like you do? It was so obvious and in my face. So that is your next lesson. What is the thing that people keep coming to you for? That is your zone of genius. That is the thing that you need to be building your business around. Now, it doesn't have to be everything, but it does have to be the core thing, because that's the place where you're going to help the most people. So push comes to shove, back and forth. I'm working with another coach there. A few things are happening. I try a bunch of different things. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. If you're new to this podcast, you may not know this, but I'm an award-winning inventor. I invented a product that was on QVC. So one of the mentors said, you should be putting out a webinar saying, launch your idea. That's what you should be doing. And I was like, really? And she said, yeah. So I went through all the motions. I created all the PowerPoint slides. I did all the work, hours and hours of work, and it flopped on its face, like every other thing I had done prior to that point, because it was not on purpose. So here I am one day in a mastermind, a private mastermind with the community, the Sage community. And I raise my hand and I get called up, and there's Barry and Blue coaching me and talking to me and loving on me and doing all the things. And I'm talking to them about what's going on. And what my dialogue was, full transparency, is I thought I had to prove myself as a life and mindset coach first for X number of years before I could possibly validate myself as a TV host, because I didn't go into this business being a TV host. I didn't go into entrepreneurship to be a quote unquote media mogul, which people are calling me. I had no idea that this was the path that my life was going to take. So what happened that day in that session with the two of them and everyone in the community who was chiming in going, why are you doing all this when you want to do that? Why are you taking 13, 15, 20 steps this way instead of the one step towards the thing you want? And it totally changed my life. Totally changed my life. I literally, in that moment, could see the star formula. I could see the path. I knew the way. I knew the way for me. I knew the way for other people. And ding, 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 the light bulb went off. So my message to you today is extremely important and very powerful, as I say this to you with a huge smile on my face, because I can feel the lightness in your body right now, that you just got alleviated from thinking you had to do all those other things first before you could do the thing that you really want to do and the thing that you're meant to do. Now, whatever that is for you, here is what I'm going to tell you. It is not going to feel comfortable at first. It's going to feel foreign. You're going to feel like a fake. You're going to feel like, oh, someone's going to find me out. None of that is true. Here's what I know for sure. Conviction trumps everything. Everything. When you have the conviction and the belief in what you're doing and where you're going, nothing and no one can stop you. Now, the key to your success is going to be your grit. Your grit is the thing that is going to get you over those hurdles and those humps and those times when you are doubting yourself and you want to just step back, pull the blanket over your head, crawl into a ball and go, you know what, F this, I'm not doing this. You are going to have those moments. I don't care what you're doing, by the way. Doesn't matter if you're doing what I'm saying for you to do or you're taking some job somewhere, you are going to have those moments. Guess what? We all do. Write it out, sleep it off, walk it off, whatever you need to do during those moments. Heal yourself, feel it to heal it, and then move on. But when you have a goal, and your goal might be to be an Academy Award-winning actress or actor, and you've never acted before in your life, I want you to go forward every single day in the direction as if you are already that. Your goal might be that you are not only the next Oprah Winfrey, you're better than Oprah. Move in the direction of that as if it's already done. Who's to say she's the be all end all? And I love her. I'm not saying anything negative about her. I'm just saying she's been gone from that position since 2012. It's been 12 years. Why can't you step in? Why can't I step in? You absolutely can. That moment in that mastermind changed my life. All of a sudden, I felt 50 pounds fall off my shoulders and 2 years worth of proving it to other people. And I went straight for the STAR program. And it changed my life. It changed my dialogue. It changed who my audience is. It changed my offerings. It changed everything. When we launched my new business last year, we launched at 6 figures. We're a high multiple figure company. We're going to hit 7 figures this year because we're on point. You don't have to go through the stepping stones to get there. Just be crystal clear on what you want. Focus all your energy on it and ask God, the universe, source, whatever you believe in, what is the straightest, fastest path there. You don't need to do the opt-in and then the $99 thing and then the $299 thing and then the $497 thing and then $2,000 thing and the $12,000 thing to get to the $25,000 thing. Go straight to the $25,000 thing. It's all you need. When you market yourself right, which will come up in future episodes, you're going to be speaking to the right audience and they're just going to come flocking to you. So that's my message to you today. Live intentionally. Don't focus on the stepping stones. Focus straight on the path to the thing that you want. So your intentional implementation today is to figure that out. What is it and what can you let go of? What ideas, thoughts, beliefs do you have in your mind that think that you have to do all these other steps before you're actually worthy to do the thing? You're worthy now. Do you know how people do what they do? They don't have all the answers. They figure it out as they go along. I am a living example of that. It's been the best training of my life. My hosts and my STAR students love me for it. They love me that I don't have every single thing there. They can ask me a question and we can build a training around it. They love that. They don't have expectations that I have. It's ever evolving industry. Of course I don't. Same with yours. And I don't care what industry it is, it's evolving. Be there, be committed, be honest, be vulnerable, be willing to do the work, go straight to the thing that you want. And I promise you, you will live in a level of satisfaction and excitement in your life beyond your wildest dreams, beyond your wildest dreams. So as I fade to black, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You've got this. Quit wasting time. Go straight to the thing. No stepping stones for you, my friend. Straight to the path. Make sure you join us for the next episode. Stay till the end to get all the goodies and find out how you can register to win a free VIP day with me and ask me anything. And I'll see you next time on Be a TV Star Host. Take care. Bye.
So that's it for today's episode of TV Star Host Podcast. Head on over to Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen and subscribe to the show. One lucky listener every single week that posts a review on iTunes or Apple Podcasts will win a chance in the grand prize drawing to win a $25,000 private VIP day with Diane Forster herself. Head on over to tvstarhostpodcast.com and pick up a free copy of Diane's gift and join us on the next episode.